Utah Hockey Club fans, we are so excited to welcome in our next guest. He was the star of the game in overtime on Wednesday night against the Vancouver Canucks and one of the stars of this team that is red hot right now. Mikhail Sergachev joins us right now. Mikhail, thanks for joining us. We appreciate it.
No, anytime.
I got to start with Wednesday night. What an electric scene that was. That was special to be a part of. What was it like for you guys as players and you individually to be a part of that moment when you get that win and that crowd goes crazy?
Oh, well, it was going crazy before that, when we scored the first goal and then the second. And you hear the chants and fans are getting loud and getting into it. And every play, they get on their feet. If it's like a hit or a good pass, and fans really got into it last night, so it was nice. It was like a playoff atmosphere out there.
With 13 seconds left, how did it all happen? Can you take us through that moment? You guys had to be so tired at that moment.
Yeah, I was gassed, definitely gassed. I was out there for like a minute and a half. But yeah, I just saw it was a 2-on-1, and I decided to drive the net, and Logan Cooley found me with a great pass, and it went in kind of luckily, but I'll take that. Any shot is a good shot in the OT, especially from that close of a range. So yeah, it was big.
Absolutely, any shot that gets in the back of the net is all that matters. It almost didn't happen though. Can you share? You got nicked up earlier in the game or something? It kept you off the ice. What happened, and how did you get back at that right moment?
Well, like with the minute something left, I blocked a shot, and it kind of got me in my arm, and my arm went dead, and it just I thought I broke it, so I stood in a tunnel for like a little while, and Doc was like, "You want to go take an X-ray?" And I'm like, "No, I'll just stay on the bench." And be a cheerleader and just cheer on the fellas, and hopefully we'll win. And then at some point in the OT, just my arm kind of came back, and I felt good enough to play, and I just played.
If that's not the most hockey statement I've ever heard in my life, I don't know what is.
You guys are tough, man. It's okay. Is it is your arm good to go now?
Yeah, it's not broken, but it was just like dead and nagging pain. So I just decided to be on the bench because I had players before, like in Tampa, they would be hurt and they would just stay on the bench to help the guys out kind of and just be there. And I just decided to do that. I didn't expect myself to play because I was in a lot of pain, but luckily and it came back and I just played.
Well, the fans are going to be thrilled to hear that. We're glad you're okay, and the last thing this team needs right now is another injury to a defenseman, right? So we're glad you're clear. What does a win like this do for the team?
I think it's just confidence. We've been pretty confident, and we've had fun. Lost 10 games. The guys have been playing well, and it's just another kind of showing of what we can do, and we can play against playoff teams. And, that we're a good team. So it just gives our guys confidence in our play and showing, not just the fans, but the players that we can do it. So it's good.
Man, it's been an interesting season. I really want to go through what was going through your guys' mind. What did you feel from your teammates when you guys were down 0-2 in the third, and you guys fought back? You guys have had 10 overtime games this year, one being a shootout. So you guys have had some interesting matchups. Was this just like second nature? You guys didn't even blink in that third period?
Obviously when you go down 2-0, it's kind of got to wake up. We got to do something. But I just like that our team, we didn't go individually. We just didn't go be superheroes out there and just do it by ourselves. We played as a team, obviously Kells with the big goal, and then power play stepped up because we had a tough power play in the second period, and the third we just stepped up and scored a goal. So just, guys play with confidence. Guys know that we're going to come back in the game, or at least we can give ourselves a chance to come back in the game. So that's what we did, and, it's great, obviously.
You're the first NHL defenseman to score multiple overtime winners this year. I believe it's the second time in your career you've done that as well. What is it like scoring an overtime goal? I mean, just none. All of us could. We're never going to get a chance to be you, Sergey. What's it like?
You just black out and you just silly. Like you go to your bench or go to your teammates and you hug them and you silly and everybody's happy and you get 2 points. But at first, like it's a blackout a little bit.
What does it mean to have an owner like Ryan and Ashley Smith, owners like that are going to give away tickets like that? I know when they told you when you guys were going to come here. I know you weren't with the Coyotes guys that came here, but they told everybody they were going to take care of you guys and treat you first class. What's it like playing for ownership like this in the NHL when not a lot of guys have that kind of ownership?
Yeah, they've been amazing so far, and even me, like I got traded, and they called me. They're like, "Can you fly to Salt Lake for a day?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." So they got me tickets right away, everything set up, like hotels, just a first class reception, and I got in and saw fans, saw the rink. They greeted me like I'm their own. It was amazing, and obviously now, like I just saw it after the game that he gave out tickets for free. That's cool. I don't know if that's ever been done before. So it just shows that he cares. He wants the community to get together and rally and cheer for us, and he wants us to do good. So it just he's great, and himself, he's always at the games, NBA games or our games. He's by the glass and just banging on the glass, cheering, and it's obviously fun.
Man, that's great to have ownership like that, where you can notice it. That's like Steve Ballmer for the Clippers.
Yeah, he's kind of awkward and weird, but you're like, that guy cares.
He cares,
that guy
man.
cares.
And that's Ryan Smith to a T, man. Mikhail, can you talk about this Utah crowd, right? I think us Utah fans kind of want to know how we're doing, how we are. Like we know we're like in Utah Hockey Club. We absolutely love it. I felt like this was a hockey place for the longest. We finally got a team, but what was that like? After you scored that goal, I saw so much energy coming from you.
Oh, the chants.
Yeah.
Utah.
What did that feel like for you?
Yeah, I mean, it's just amazing. Obviously, a lot of people keep telling me that, our crowd doesn't know hockey, but yesterday in key moments of the game, you hear chants. So that means, fans are getting into the game and they learn the game. And that was a great example of our fans. How loud they can be and how supportive they can be, because they obviously know we haven't won at home in like a month. So, but they're still behind us. They're not leaving early. They're not out of the rink. They're staying until the last whistle, and they just support us. And we obviously appreciate it, and we're gonna do everything we can to get more wins in front of them and make them happy.
How much are you and your family enjoying living in Utah?
I love it. Like, my wife loves it. She was skiing today. She flipped twice. It wasn't great, but
Is she okay?
Yeah,
good.
She's got to be right. She's all right. But yeah, my kid loves it. We spend a lot of time outdoors, go hiking. It's been fun. I love it. It's just so chill, but at the same time, there's a lot of stuff you can do outside. So we love it.
Why has this team been so good on the road?
I feel like it's got to do something with the elevation. We're so used to elevation right now, and then we go to sea level because most of the teams are playing at sea level, and you just feel better, I guess. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. We maybe we try a little too hard at home, gripping our sticks, but I don't know. We bring the same energy and same confidence to every game. It just happens that we win more on the road.
Well, you got a 6-game road win streak. You're out on the road again Friday against the Minnesota Wild. You owe those guys one, don't you?
We do. It was actually a fun game, and fans appreciated it too. We took best team in the league to a shootout, and we had a good chance to win. We didn't, but tomorrow is a completely new game, and hopefully it goes our way. But yeah, we sure owe them one.
Well, Sergey, I can't thank you enough. I know the fans can't thank you enough. We really appreciate the time you give to us. I know how busy you are, and everybody here is just loving this team, loving you guys. I hope you're feeling that love, and we can't wait to see what's next. Enjoy Minnesota. Hopefully see you guys Sunday get a win against the Ducks.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Sergey. All right, Mikhail Sergachev, defenseman for the Utah Hockey Club. They're at the Minnesota Wild tonight, and then on Sunday, the Ducks in town for a Sunday afternoon home game. We can't wait for that. We got to take a break. JJ and Alex, 97.5, the KSL Sports Zone.